Hello there, I'm new to this and I'm going to try to make a video about some chickens and try to give you guys an idea of what I got going on here at the farm. So we're going to start with the chickens, and I have a cow and goats and horses and ducks, and we're going to work on what we can get to and see if we can get you guys some information about having a homestead. So we're starting here with some of our silkies and some of our bantams. So that one there is a frizzle, and I'm pretty sure that one's a hen. This one here I believe is a rooster, and he is a silkie. When you can identify the silkies, they have the black skin, the feathers on their feet, the poofy hair and everything. That one beside him is another silkie there, a brown silkie. And we have a black silkie over here. And she is beautiful. So over here we have this beauty and this beauty right here. Those are my two Polish. Then I have some that look like barred rocks, that black and white one right here, which is actually part Marin. And we have a mallard there that I have accumulated. When I worked at a feed store, a lady brought in 4 eggs and they hatched and they became mallards. So this one here is one of my silkies. It's a black silkie. You can see how her feet are black and have the feathers on her feet. She's a bantam, so she is smaller. And she's just nice and puffy. Then I have this one here, which is a frizzle, which is also a bantam. She does not have the black skin, but she does have the feathers on her feet. And her fur, or her feathers, looks kind of like fur, but more like weird hair. This one here is a Lavender Orpington. She's a full size. She is not a bantam, so she is much bigger than the other ones. This here is my other chicken coop that I have. I have a couple of mixes over here. These are all females. I have my one dedicated rooster who has raised most of these hens. He's the one in charge. He keeps them from fighting each other. I have all of these ones over here. And then I have these guys over here who started as little babies and he's raised them. That taller one with his head up, he is a rooster as well. These here are all hens. And there's a different one mixed in there with them. Most of these are Rhode Island Reds, but the ones that are standing a bit taller, those are your roosters. And then there's your big boy right there. He's the one that looks out for everybody. Okay, so now I'm going to explain my coops a little bit here. I do have the feed, I do have some water there. It's a little dirty because the ducks like to go into it, but I also have a waterer there. I have a dog cage in there because it gives them somewhere to perch. It also gives them a place to hide from each other. There was all green grass in here not too long ago. I move the kennels every now and then. There's also feed on the floor there. And what we're looking at here is kind of a pecking order. So a pecking order is whoever's in charge, even if it's not the male, it's whoever the dominant female is. You also have cliques. These two here are obviously the same. They were raised together. They have a clique. The ducks obviously are going to have their own little clique where the ducks normally stay pretty close together there. And they like to play in the water. All of these little guys here all have their own little clique, so they all stay together. Back over here to the other coop, so it is literally just a dog kennel. If I can come out a little bit from it. It is literally a 10 by 10 by 6 feet tall dog kennel, and we have a tarp over top of it, and we have a sunshade over part of it, And that keeps the critters from getting in there and eating them. Now, like I said before, this rooster here has protected many babies and has kept them alive. When I didn't have a rooster in there and I just had babies in there, they would get attacked by raccoons and stuff. So obviously you see those are a click and those are a click. So out here we have these guys here. These are Peking ducks. They were 3 rescues actually, and they like to make lots of noise. And they normally say that the male has the curled up tail feather on the back of their tail where it goes upward. They do say normally that the females are louder. I have had Muscovies before and they don't actually make any noise, they just hiss. These guys here have their own little click as well.